Hi, it's Adrienne. How are you? And so I'm back with a different kind of look. I'm sort of thinking sci-fi kind of mermaid kind of look. It started off real natural, but then it sort of took a turn, and I decided to take the turn with it. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how I did the look today. So what I have is a True Match by Loreal in C2.5, and I went ahead and mixed that with the e.l.f. Bronzing Drops in the Rose Gold. So that's what I have on for my base today. And then I did go ahead and use a Pretty Fresh by Colourpop as far as my concealer. As far as my eyebrows, I started off with the Thick and Wow by Essence and the Caramel Blonde, and I added in some of the e.l.f. in light brown. I just wanted to go ahead and darken them up a little bit. As far as mascara today, I went ahead and mixed Panorama by Loreal and the Essence Volume Stylist, the curl one. So I have these two on today. So I guess I've done a whole bunch of mixing. I did that for the lips too. Started with the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is one of the ones that was in their Christmas package. And then I went ahead and used the So Glassy from Colourpop. So here's how that came out. And then as far as what I did on the cheeks, I started off with the Flower Heatwave bronzer, and this one is in Sunrise. And then I went ahead and put the e.l.f. Mauve blush on top of that. Let's see if I can get, actually this one might be easier. And so I went ahead and did that. I added a little bit of the Buttermilk blush, and this one is in Getting Butta. So this is what I had on for blush when I started. And then I added the Rare Beauty, the Mesmorize. And that's kind of when it started turning. So I went ahead and used the Unusual Beauty highlighter, and it's this one, so it's the blue one. So yeah, it went an icy blue. And so I've mixed these two highlighters together to go ahead and get what I've got. Let's add a little bit of the purple in. Let's see what that does. So I'm just adding the purple on the high points. So it should, yeah, it's definitely working in there. And then I went ahead and used the Catrice Sungasm powder as well as my all-over powder. And like I said, it really did go sci-fi, but you can't, well, you can see where I kind of got inspired. And so for the eyes, I went ahead and used the Machina by Blend Bunny, and it's a wonderful palette. It's available over on their website. And so this sort of inspired me. I think the artwork is gorgeous on it, and it's really a cool tone palette. I did go ahead and put up a look where I used this whole row and then this special shade. And today what I did was I went ahead and used this blue all over the lid. And then I did go ahead and put the green right in the middle of the lid as a pop of color. I did go ahead and use a special shade on the inner corner up to about here. Did go ahead and use this white shade, and that's right actually all the way under the brow here. And I think I'll go ahead and add a little bit of the white matte into that as well. So go ahead and beef that up a little bit, and then I'm taking a little bit of this white glitter and putting it over the top of the white matte. Yeah, that made it stand out a little bit more. And as far as what I have in the outer corner, this deep dark blue in the outer corner, and I think it turned out really fun. This is a really cool tone palette. even I did a look, I didn't film it, but I did a look with this row here, thinking that these two colors were going to be warm, and they didn't. They turned out to be cool. So even though I thought this row was going to be more warm, the look that I did with it ended up being really, really cool. So yeah, that's what I have going on there. And I was thinking that I might add a little bit more onto it. Again, I'm really thankful for this palette. And again, I got the card that came with it, and I'm really glad that it's a collaboration, and I'm sorry for your loss. But I think the palette is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, and then I thought I'd go ahead and add in a couple of special shades as toppers, so give me a second here. We'll go ahead and get a couple of these added on. Okay, so I'm bringing in another palette. And I guess that's kind of giving it, well, what I did was I went ahead and used the Minka from Adept. And this is new to me too. I haven't played with it a whole bunch yet. But I went ahead and added in this Ava shade that has a whole bunch of sparkle to it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit more of the shade from Blend Bunny that I was using. And that's the yellow one. And it's actually a special shade too. It's a duochrome. So I'm going to have both of these on here. Oh, yeah. There we go. So it's just taking a little bit darker. But, yeah, that's fun. That's a fun blend. So, let's see what we've got here. Like I said, I did the hair curling and things, thinking I was going to go more natural and kind of like a bob in the 1920s look, but that's not what it ended up being, so I just kind of went with it. And let's do a little bit more lipstick here. It's a little bit more purple. Okay, so it really turned into a halo eye. It wasn't really a halo eye until I started adding the different colors, and now it's definitely a halo eye. And I think I'll go ahead and do a little bit of eyeliner to go with it. So here we go. A little bit more of a sci-fi kind of look there. And like I said, inspired by the artwork on here. And it's just so pretty that I just thought I'd go ahead and keep playing and see what I came up with. As far as the way the eye looks, that's the way that looks. This is going to be a Handaiyan liner. You can get these on Temu. And like I said, what I used to go ahead and increase the sparkle is the Minka palette by Adept. I'd just gotten this, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And so I got it to use as topper shades, and so I'm trying to incorporate it into just about everything right now. But yeah, I think it turned out really beautiful and very different. And yeah, I think this is probably the video. And so maybe sci-fi, let's see, 1920s bob person, or, 19, a flapper. That's what they were called, a sci-fi flapper. Who knows? It's all possible. And so this is the way that the look came out. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it went from natural to a natural real quick. And thank you and have a great day, okay? Bye.